Hey guys, IDZD here from On The Ball Gaming, and this is episode 4 of the Akinfenwa and Heskey Road to Glory. And we're kicking off this episode by going straight into a game. I think we're in Division 9 now, are we? Or are we in Division 10 still? I'm pretty sure we're in Division 9. But anyway, the series is going well so far. Obviously, we're up to episode 4 now, and yeah, we do have, we're close to getting our full goal team built around Akinfenwa and Heskey. And we go into this first game here against the lad with 31 chemistry, and that's absolutely shocking. But as you can see, he has bought a few players, I'd say, or else he's bought packs or something. But as you can see here, Ross Barkley puts us 1-0 up in the 8th minute, and straight away this guy decides to rage quit. And I just want to say one thing about this episode is you will see in the games that I play that I will have a few, like the speaker thing at the top, like which basically shows me talking to the mic, and that is because me and Rock Chapel Gunner were thinking about doing a few live comms on this series. Like he'd be with me and we'd both be talking like while the match is going on, because pretty much it is a lot of fun to like me playing this series, and he gets a lot of fun watching me and being here and stuff like that. So yeah, we are in Division 9 now, and we get our first 3 points in our very first match. And I wasn't waiting around. That wasn't much of a game. Your man he left after one goal by Ross Barkley, which is a bit annoying because obviously I want Heskey and Akinfenwa to have a really good record, like goals to game. Like I want them to have a really good goal to game ratio at the end of this series. And you know like if I come up against a guy like that who leaves after I score one goal, and it's not even with like Akinfenwa or Heskey, then obviously they're gonna get a game played, and obviously they didn't even get a chance to score. But as you can see here, into another game with another lad with shit chemistry, and I think that was Heskey who put us 1-0 up there with a lovely header, and Akinfenwa then making a fool of the keeper and slotting it home. And against these really low chemistry teams, I was a bit disappointed that I didn't score more goals. I know I did actually smash a lot of them, but I would have liked to have scored like about 15 goals or something like that, because well, maybe it's because obviously I'm still getting used to playing with the two boys up front. Obviously they have no pace and they've got no work rates like at all, and but yeah, I have been abusing the wings a lot, because obviously it's easy to score with the head, because obviously Akinfenwa's strength obviously can push defenders out of the way, and he just gets his big head on it. And obviously Heskey being 6'2" and having 85 heading is obviously a big advantage to the team. So our second game there in Division 9, and we actually do get our second win. So we still have our 100% record with this team so far, and obviously no waiting around again. We get into another game straight away. I was a bit dodgy about the latency there, but I said nah, fuck it, I'll play. And we come up against the lad, and he actually has a fairly nice kit there. I wonder did he buy that. I doubt it very much. But yeah, obviously I don't know what took him so long to start up the match, but we did eventually get in to see his team, and he actually had a pretty decent team. He had a 5 at the back team, which is obviously it's a 5-3-2, which is probably the hardest formation to break down, because obviously you don't get much space in midfield, and you don't really get behind the defence very easily. But we did take an early lead again in the 11th minute with Akinfenwa and Heskey linking up really well, and I was just banging in goals left, right, and centre, because after the first two matches in this episode, I was thinking, I need to score more goals. I need to get their record up. So I was like, no mercy. Let's go out and score a lot of goals. And as you can see here, I just put in the few nice finishes that were in this match. And we were 7-0 up at half time. And I decided not to show any of the goals in the second half, because they were all really bad, to be honest. And so 7-0 in the first half, 6-0 in the second half. Finished 13-0, and that was probably the best team that we came up against. And to be honest, he was probably one of the best players we came up against as well. He seemed to know what he was doing, and I just decided to have no mercy and just go out and score tons of goals. So Akinfenwa and Heskey and Barkley, completely ripping that guy apart. And I think actually Gary Cahill got in on the act as well. He got a nice out header off a free kick. So yeah, so as you can see there, we did really well in that match. Heskey scoring 5, Akinfenwa scoring 4, Barkley scoring 3, and Cahill getting the 1. And yeah, so this series is like has been so fun to play. Obviously I'm a few episodes ahead of you guys, but it actually has been so fun, and I'm enjoying it really well, like a lot, and a lot of you have actually told me that you are enjoying it as well. So yeah, as you can see, going straight into another game, and I think this is actually the last game of this episode. And as you can see here, this guy seems to like he has the United kit and stuff. He has the United badge, and if you look at his team here, he actually does have decent chemistry. He has 76 chemistry, and he has a few decent players in there. But I think a lot of them players actually either used to play for United or play for United at the moment. So I don't know. He could be doing a series of his own, like maybe he has a YouTube channel himself or something. But he was actually a tough opponent to play against. He was actually a very good player. He got his tactics really well. I think he actually seen Heskey and Akinfenwa up front, and he went ultra defensive. And I know that can be a bit of a newbie way to play, but as you can see here, he did actually equalise in the 74th minute. That was our first goal conceded in this whole series, and I was like, fuck that, I am not getting a draw in Division 9. And it was Ross Barkley who stepped up and put us 2-1 up in the 77th minute, and thank God for that, because I did not want to you know get a draw on my record in Division 9. I wanted to at least get to Division 8 before I started to lose my 100% record. And that guy was a good player. He probably played a bit newbie, obviously going ultra defensive, and obviously I couldn't really get down the wings as easily to cross the ball in, and I couldn't get out, obviously I couldn't play any balls over the top because Akinfenwa and Heskey's pace is just absolutely atrocious. So but we did end up getting the win. Obviously 2 headers won us the game, and I was happy to actually just come out with the win in that match, and that actually did put us into Division 8. So in the next episode, you will see how I get on in Division 8, and we're just going to finish off this episode by buying our gold right back, which is Mika Richards. And yeah, so that's about it for this episode, guys. I hope you are enjoying this series as much as I am. Make sure you subscribe to see the next episode, and yeah, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.